My beloved child, are you feeling a stirring within your soul? A sense of unease, a whisper of doubt that you can't quite place? For too long, shadows have danced around you, obscuring the path I have laid out for your highest good. But the time for whispers is over. The dawn is breaking, and with it comes a clarity you have long sought. I speak to you now, not in thunder, but in the quiet certainty of a loving Father's heart, because you are now ready for the truth. This message is not for everyone. It is a sacred unveiling, meant only for those who are prepared to embrace the profound shifts it will bring. If your heart resonates with these words, if you feel a pull towards this moment, then I ask you to prepare yourself. Like this video, share it with 3 people you love most, those you wish to see bathed in the light of truth alongside you. Subscribe to this channel so you never miss a divine revelation meant to guide you on your journey. And finally, as a testament to your readiness, as a symbol of your open heart, comment the word clarity below. Do not take these actions lightly, my child. This is not mere ritual. It is an act of faith, a declaration of your willingness to receive. Listen patiently, absorb every word, and let this message permeate your very being. For those who truly listen, who truly open themselves to this truth and complete these simple acts of devotion, I promise you this: my blessings will rain down upon you and your loved ones. Protection, guidance, and an abundance of love will surround you, shielding you from the storms and leading you to the serene shores of your divine purpose. The journey may not always be easy, but with this truth as your compass and my love as your guide, you will always find your way home. Now, listen closely. The universe and I are waiting you. My dearest child, I see the weariness in your eyes, the faint tremor in your hands. I feel the questions that churn within your spirit, the subtle ache of a heart that has been unknowingly burdened. You have walked a path shrouded in a mist of half-truths, navigating relationships that have, at times, felt more like a labyrinth than a sanctuary. And now, the time has come to dispel that mist, to illuminate the corners where shadows have lingered, and to reveal the truth that will set you free. You have placed your trust, your love, your vulnerability in the hands of another. You saw in them a reflection of your own goodness, a kindred spirit, a companion on this earthly journey. You believed in their words, their promises, their seemingly unwavering support. And in many ways, this belief was not misplaced. There were moments of genuine connection, flashes of shared joy, instances where their presence felt like a balm to your soul. I do not deny the good that has existed, for even in the darkest of nights, a single star can still shine. However, my child, even the brightest star can be obscured by a passing cloud. And in this relationship, a cloud has gathered, a subtle but persistent veil of manipulation, woven with threads of self-interest and obscured intentions. This is not a condemnation, my beloved. It is not a judgment cast upon this other soul. They, too, are on their own journey, grappling with their own wounds, their own fears, their own unresolved shadows. But their path at this time diverges from yours. And to continue walking hand in hand would be to lead you both further astray. The truth I reveal to you now is not meant to inflict pain, but to liberate. It is not intended to foster resentment, but to cultivate understanding and, ultimately, compassion. For the truth, my child, is a double-edged sword. It can cut through deception, severing the ties that bind you to illusion, but it can also wound if wielded without love. Approach this revelation with a gentle heart, both for yourself and for the one who has, unknowingly or knowingly, caused you this pain. The manipulation you have experienced has been subtle, often disguised as care, concern, or even love. It has manifested in small ways, perhaps in the form of seemingly innocent comments that subtly undermined your confidence, or in the gentle steering of your decisions towards their benefit rather than your own. It may have appeared as an overabundance of support, a constant presence that, while seemingly comforting, slowly eroded your sense of independence and self-reliance. Perhaps you sensed it, my child, a fleeting feeling of unease, a whisper of doubt that you quickly dismissed. You may have attributed it to your own insecurities, your own anxieties, your own perceived flaws. You may have even blamed yourself for feeling this way, believing that you were somehow ungrateful or unworthy of the attention and care you were receiving. This is the insidious nature of manipulation, my beloved. It preys on your vulnerabilities, twisting your perceptions until you begin to question your own reality. But I am here to tell you, my child, that your intuition was not wrong. Those whispers of doubt, those fleeting feelings of unease, were not figments of your imagination. They were messages from your soul, signals from the universe, gentle nudges from your guardian angels, all striving to guide you towards the truth. You are not flawed. You are not ungrateful. You are not unworthy. You are a being of immense light and love, and your intuition is a powerful gift, a divine compass that, when heeded, will always lead you towards your highest good. The signs have been there, my child. Perhaps you have noticed repeating number sequences, 111, 222, 333, appearing in unexpected places. These are not mere coincidences. They are messages from the angelic realm, confirming that you are on the right path, that you are being guided and protected. Perhaps you have experienced vivid dreams, filled with symbolism and meaning that you are only now beginning to understand. These dreams are a gateway to your subconscious, a realm where truth often resides, veiled in metaphor and allegory. Perhaps you have felt a persistent sense of exhaustion, a draining of your energy whenever you are in the presence of this person. This is not a sign of weakness, my child. It is a sign that your energy field is being depleted, that your light is being dimmed by their unconscious or conscious attempts to control and manipulate you. Your body, your mind, your spirit, they are all interconnected, and they are all sending you signals, urging you to pay attention, to listen, to trust the wisdom that resides within. The person I speak of may not even be fully aware of their own actions. They may be operating from a place of deep-seated insecurity, a fear of abandonment, a need for control that stems from past traumas and unresolved wounds. This does not excuse their behavior, my child, but it does offer a perspective of compassion. It allows you to see them not as a villain, but as a fellow traveler on this earthly journey, struggling with their own demons, their own shadows. However, compassion does not require you to remain in a situation that is detrimental to your well-being. It does not demand that you sacrifice your own happiness, your own peace, your own spiritual growth for the sake of another. True compassion, my child, begins with self-compassion. It requires you to honor your own needs, to protect your own energy, to cultivate a life that is aligned with your divine purpose. And your divine purpose, my beloved, is not to be diminished, controlled, or manipulated. It is to shine brightly, to embrace your full potential, to walk a path of authenticity, integrity, and unwavering love. It is to experience the joy of genuine connection, the freedom of self-expression, the peace that comes from knowing you are worthy, you are loved, and you are divinely guided. The time has come, my child, to release this relationship, to gently but firmly detach yourself from the energy that no longer serves your highest good. This will not be easy. There will be moments of doubt, moments of sadness, moments of questioning whether you are making the right decision. You may be tempted to cling to the familiar, even if the familiar is causing you pain. You may fear the unknown, the uncertainty of what lies ahead. But I am here to reassure you, my beloved, that you are not alone. I am with you every step of the way, guiding you, protecting you, showering you with my unconditional love. The angels are surrounding you, their wings enfolding you in a cocoon of safety and support. Archangel Michael, the mighty warrior of light, stands beside you, his sword of truth ready to sever any remaining ties that bind you to this unhealthy dynamic. Trust in the process, my child. Trust in the divine timing of this revelation. Trust in your own inner strength, your own resilience, your own capacity for growth and transformation. You are far stronger than you realize. You have weathered storms before, and you will weather this one as well. And on the other side, you will emerge stronger, wiser, and more aligned with your true self than ever before. The act of letting go may take many forms. It may involve a direct conversation, a heartfelt expression of your truth, a clear setting of boundaries. Or it may involve a gradual distancing, a slow but steady withdrawal of your energy, a quiet redirection of your focus towards your own healing and growth. There is no one right way, my child. Trust your intuition, listen to your heart, and allow yourself to be guided by the wisdom that resides within. As you release this relationship, do so with compassion, both for yourself and for the other person. Avoid blame, judgment, or recrimination. These energies only serve to create further entanglement, further karmic ties that will need to be resolved in the future. Instead, focus on forgiveness, understanding, and the sincere desire for both of you to find peace and happiness, even if that means walking separate paths. Forgiveness, my child, is not about condoning the behavior of another. It is not about forgetting the pain you have experienced. It is about releasing the hold that the past has on you, freeing yourself from the burden of resentment, and opening your heart to the possibility of healing and renewal. Forgiveness is a gift you give to yourself, a powerful act of self-love that allows you to move forward with grace and lightness. As you navigate this process, remember that you are worthy of love, respect, and genuine connection. You deserve to be surrounded by people who uplift you, who support your dreams, who celebrate your successes, and who hold space for you during times of challenge. Do not settle for less than you deserve, my child. Do not allow fear or insecurity to keep you trapped in relationships that are no longer serving your highest good. The universe is abundant with love, my beloved. There are countless souls who are waiting to connect with you, to share their light, to walk beside you on your journey. Open your heart to these possibilities. Trust that the right people will enter your life at the right time, guided by divine synchronicity and the unwavering power of love. This revelation, my child, is not an ending, but a beginning. It is an invitation to step into your power, to embrace your authenticity, to create a life that is aligned with your soul's deepest desires. It is a call to awaken to your true potential, to remember the divine being that you are, and to shine your light brightly, without fear, without hesitation, without apology. The sword of truth cuts deep, and with courageous conviction. It will feel like a severing, because that is exactly what it must be. No longer can half measures suffice. No more tiptoeing around the glaring issues that have created friction and suffering. Remember, this truth, harsh as it may seem currently, is an act of supreme love, a deep act of devotion I hold for you. My aim isn't to incite fury or spark vendettas. It's to liberate you from a cycle that impedes your growth, your ability to reach the glorious destiny I've already envisioned for you. This other person, they are not evil incarnate. They are not a demon to be vanquished. They, too, are my child, a soul on their own intricate path. But their path, intertwined with yours, has become a tangled web, a source of unnecessary constraint. Compassion remains key. You do not need to demonize them, to cast them as the villain in your story. Instead, view them with understanding. Recognize their actions, however harmful, may stem from their own unhealed wounds, their own fears and insecurities. This, however, does not necessitate you remaining ensnared. Compassion for another should never come at the expense of your own well-being, your own spiritual evolution. The detachment I speak of might manifest in different ways. It may be a direct, honest conversation, a clear articulation of boundaries. It could be a gradual distancing, a gentle redirection of your energy, a focus on nurturing your own soul's garden. There's no singular, prescribed method. Trust your instincts, your divine inner guidance, to determine the approach that resonates most deeply with your spirit. Throughout this process, remember you are never alone. Lean on me, child. Speak to me in your prayers, in your meditations, in the quiet moments of solitude. I am always here, listening, guiding, showering you with unwavering love and support. The angels, too, are your constant companions. They surround you, their wings a shield of protection, their presence a source of comfort and strength. Archangel Michael, the valiant warrior, stands ready to sever any energetic cords that bind you to this toxic dynamic. As you release, practice forgiveness, not for their sake, necessarily, but for your own. Forgiveness isn't about condoning the behavior. It's about liberating yourself from the shackles of resentment, the heavy chains of anger. It's about reclaiming your power, choosing peace over turmoil, choosing light over darkness. Remember, my child, you are worthy of authentic connection, of relationships that nourish your soul, that elevate your spirit, that reflect the boundless love I have for you. Do not settle for less. Do not allow fear or doubt to hold you captive in situations that dim your light. This transition may be challenging. There may be tears, moments of uncertainty, a yearning for the familiar, even if the familiar was painful. Allow these emotions to flow. Do not suppress them. They are part of the healing process, the cleansing of old wounds, the preparation for a new chapter. And what a glorious chapter it will be. A chapter filled with authentic joy, with genuine connection, with the freedom to express your true self, to pursue your divine purpose, to live a life aligned with your highest good. Trust in the unfolding, my child. Trust in the divine timing of this revelation. Trust in your own innate strength, your resilience, your capacity for transformation. You are a spark of the divine, a being of infinite potential. Embrace your power, embrace your light, embrace the truth that sets you free. Now, I close with a prayer, not for protection, as the protection exists and always will exist. Instead, I close with a prayer for clarity. Father, bring this one crystal understanding, the discernment to see every aspect of this situation and all future interactions, to be able to know truth from lies, to know support from hindrance, and to make right choices in all things. Amen. Remember, my child, that even in the most testing times, even in the shadows that can and often do dance around you, you are infinitely and forever loved. Step into this truth and let your life now be transformed.